Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game, and we are returning to a Let's Play of the Old World, playing as playing as Philip, the Noble of Greece. So, let's see what we're going to do this turn. We are going to get a slinger, so that's going to be exciting. That's our second only unit. We are currently building the pyramids, which is very nice as well. Ooh, and we do get news from Egypt that their leader has died. And that's interesting, because honestly, we are going on 70 over here, and this is the year 31, so I don't know whether that's meant to be 31 BC? I don't know. At any rate, we are pretty much old for the time period. So yeah, let's see what this is about. We have a marriage proposal for our grandson here by two of our families. Now, let's briefly check. So both of these families are... No, they're actually both from the same family, which is interesting. Okay, so we've got one wife over here, Gargo the Intelligent. And she's pretty disciplined, which is interesting. She's a builder type, so that's interesting. And we've got a tactician. Now, you could be a general or a spy master. You're a pretty good guy. You're a pretty good person here with 6 option points. You've got only 3. And discipline, honestly, is not that nice. But intelligent is pretty nice as well, I have to say. Now, I don't know exactly... Yeah, let's go with the slightly better person here. That's nice. Another marriage offer here with someone from Rome, going for our granddaughter here as well. So that is again quite interesting. Now you are again much better. So yeah, let's just pick you. And then we've got an event over here. Messages from your heir. Mind you, she's not our direct heir. I think she's like 3rd or so in line. Moulana paint a vivid picture of her tactician's training. Stern officers, challenging drills, and so on and so forth. She has been surviving in the forest. Well, that's interesting. So, we could make her a commander or a schemer. Now, I think commander is going to be much, much better. Well, she could be general or chancellor. This is a +4 move. Yeah, I think that's fine. Courage and discipline. Yeah, she's going to be a good general, so that's fine. And in Thebes, we've just finished the slinger. That's nice to see. Now, I do think as the next thing, we could either go for more Olympiads here, for more training, basically, in this regard here. But honestly, I think we might need to build up our military slightly here. So let's build a war elephant. I think that's going to be interesting to see. And then let's deal with our workers here. So we are building a road over here, so that is alright. Let's get over here and let's add the road so that we are getting... a good and nice connection between these two places. Now, we've got an ambition to build more urban improvements, so we might actually at some point build a hamlet over here. You know what? We might actually want to go over here and then build a hamlet. Now, we don't have exactly enough stone, but we do have so much money that I don't think this would be a bad choice. So yeah, let's start building that, and I think that's going to be fine. And the rest of our civilian guys over here are just merely scouts, so I think it's fine if we have these walk around. Don't need to be concerned about any further builders, and that's going to be alright. Yeah, let's just check out what's going on over here. So this is now an Egyptian tile. Yeah, so they are expanding in this direction. I'm wondering really, is this... Yeah, that's only their 2nd city there. So yeah, Egypt not really threatening for us, but Rome, they're definitely quite threatening to me. I mean, just look at how much stuff they've got over here, including roads and everything. So... they are pretty darn good at this point. So yeah, we need to be a little bit mindful about their expansion, I think. Right, we've got another scout down here, so I think you, my friend, might as well come in this direction here. Monnemerat there, close to the Numidians. Yeah, but nothing too surprising over here. Yeah, and that is the last of our moves, so that's fine. You guys are basically training up anyway and healing, so that's okay too. Let's just end the year here and see what's going to happen. The royal family of Babylonia visits the court. During a feast, Princess Ramatu makes a shocking boast about how much better ruler she will be one day. King Nebuchadnezzar the Good chides her for her brashness and turns for us to support. So, basically, she is the heir of Babylonia. She's pretty good actually. And we have a choice to either, well, screw with her or with the king, with the current king. Now, King Nebuchadnezzar the Old, you're 61. Honestly, I think we're gonna go here with the heir and just be a little bit... okay, so we've discovered sovereignty, which is nice because that will allow us to build garrisons. And that's super useful. And we also want to go for either tyranny or constitution. So that is a law that we can pick over here. And I think it's going to be a good law to pick actually this time around. So we can either go for more military training. That's nice. All cities would be slightly more discontent, but we would be getting some money for each military unit in our territory. Now, frankly, we don't have that many units. On the other hand, just more culture and I think decree. Yeah, we're going to go with constitution. I think, yes, that is fine and dandy. Yeah, that is no longer valid, but that's okay. New type of animal discovered. Okay, great. Scientists in Athens claim to have discovered a new species of spider in this stream and tributaries near the city. These fascinating creatures bury themselves deep in mud layers, striking at their prey from below. Interesting. So, we can pass them on for collector's items for a little bit more gold. Honestly, that's just a turn of gold. Quite a bit of science. Good turn of science. Yeah, I think that might be nice. Or we could encourage citizens to report anything else of interest. You know what? We're going to go with future events over here because I'm interested to see what's going to happen in that regard. So yeah, let's go with that. And then we've got the choose research. We could go with phalanx. That would be slightly interesting. Don't think we want to go for serfdom or this just yet. Now harbour might be nice. Adjacent nets plus 40%. Shipping units also not that crucial for now. Spearmen on the other hand. It's not critical, but citizenship might be interesting. Free Great Minister might also be quite interesting. On the other hand, what do we get over here? Orders boost. Some religious law. You know what? Let's go for that. I think that's fine. 3 years. It's not actually that long either, so that's great. Yeah, let's go for this, and that's fine. Good. We need to produce something in Athens. We've just completed Forum 1. That's good. So we are getting a slightly more money. No, slightly more culture return or slightly more civics. So that's great. Actually, discontentment is pretty low, so we don't need to be too concerned about any of this then. So the big question is, do we want to maybe build another settler and go for one of these locations here? Now I think we need to expand a little bit more. So I think that might not be the worst idea. There are also some barbarians up there. Yeah, I think we might want to go at least down here. Yeah, I think more settlers are not a terrible idea for us right now. Yeah, let's go for that. I think that's fine. And we are going to build that. Good. More workers that are idle. So you've just finished something over here. Oh, the Shrine of Zeus. Well, that's nice. Do we need anything else specifically over here? Well, we don't really need anything, but garrisons. Garrisons are super, super useful. So, you know what? I think actually we might want to go over here and then just as an urban. Is that not an urban? Is that a cultural? Where is that? I thought we could build that over here. Requires urban, lush, temperate, or arid. This is urban. Why can't we build it here? Camp? No, no, no. I'm looking for garrison. Why can I not? Where's the garrison? We can definitively build it. Oh, we don't have the stone. Well, that's fine. We can buy the stone. It's only 350 gold. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. And we're going to build that. That's nice. Okay, fine. You guys have finished building the quarry over here. We might want to build another one so that we are getting some more stone, because I think stone is what we are just significantly short on all the time. So yeah, let's get over here and let's build another quarry here, and that might be fine. Good, there we go. And then we've got another worker who's currently idle, and you are building the street over here, the road. So I think we're going to continue doing that. So let's add that. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but I think we are going to be fine with making these adjustments there. Good. Just look at the Romans here. They've got so much stuff. I'm not sure how they can afford all of that. Really don't know. Okay, fine though. You guys are over there. We've got another... Well, let's actually get the Slinger here. Because we want to promote him. And we want to make sure that we get a good basis over here. I think Highlander might be pretty nice, because a ranged unit, if it's fighting from a hill, it's going to be better anyway. So yeah, we're going to level you up. You can't be leveled up anyway, but you could heal, but you don't need to heal. So I think honestly, we're going to pass on you, and that's fine. And then what else? Yeah, 2 scouts. Okay, so you and you. Okay, let's check what's going on down here. Not too much actually. Oh, camels. I don't think I've ever seen camels. Right, and then we've got you guys all the way up here. Yeah, let's continue checking what's going on over here. Yeah, just a couple of further guys like that. Okay, fine. And then you, where do we want to explore? Potentially up here, so yeah, let's just make our way over there. I think that's fine. Good. I like it. So we are building settlers, we are building an Olympiad over here, a war elephant here, some woodcutters over there, so some specialists, that's nice. And we are definitely coming closer to our goal here. A lot of sons, that's nice, and some tutorage, so that's good too. And we could at some point get an ambassador, but we don't really have great candidates for that, so that's interesting. Nevertheless, here we've got another event. Late one evening, there's a knock at your door. Ashandot, heir to the Carthaginian throne, stands outside. The young princess has fled her palace with the hopes of escaping her responsibilities. She wishes to hide from her mother's agents in Carthage and start a new life over here. So, it's only a matter of time before they arrive over here. So, we could return her. That would make her bitter. Which is nice because it would actually reduce her charisma. Or we could make her a fugitive. Cannot have children, excluded from the succession, cannot do anything really. You know what? Let's return her. I think that's fine. Okay. By the way, notice that if we were cruel, we could be even worse and do really, really annoying things there. Right, let's get over here and let's build another garrison. Again, this is going to cost us quite some money, but since we do have that, I think that's fine. And likewise over here, we are going to continue building that road because I want to get it, and that's going to be alright. Good. Alright, more scouts, more warriors, more slingers. Can we promote you again? Yes, we can. And what could we do? We could do shield bearer. Well, that's not that useful. Heal action, also not that useful. Well, I think Combat 1 might be the best choice here. It's just a flat out general boost, so I think that's fine. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, you can also wait another turn here, that's okay too. And then we've got these scouts now. Let's check on the Romans over here. Basically find out the perimeter of their holdings. They've got even more cities up here. This is so crazy. We must never offend the Romans, I think. Right, let's check down here. Don't think there's any goody hut or anything left, but still it's good to know our surroundings, so yeah, I think just generally exploring here. I've never had in my test runs have our leader last that long, which is interesting because we've got another order here, so we can as well move over here. Because it's just generally that your next ruler takes over and can do some other things. Oh great! Oh great! What did I just say? The Romans, who have been angry with us for some time, have sent an emissary with the declaration of war. Now, there are a couple of things that we can do. We can gain chariots. We can get a lot of orders. We can gain a slinger and 2 archers. We can get 2 chariots for some gold. We can gain a warrior and a maceman and a spearman. Okay, I think I want to go with the distance fighting guys here. Ranged troops. Okay, so the Romans are up here, and we are now fighting against them. This is absolutely by far not great. We've also got a trade offer here from Carthage. Well, interesting. So we could pay them some money for some training. Now, training is nice, but is it going to be that useful for us? Well, on the other hand, science, you know what, I do like science, so yeah, we're going to go with that. And then we've got this single worker over here, who should definitely, I think, still try to to add the road over here and basically connect these things up there. So that's going to be okay. Right, and then we've got all of these units. So let's bring to the front our slingers over here. Now we could add a general over here as well. So anyone in particular who would be useful for us? Now I think we've also got these two archers here, and these two archers might be super useful as well. So we've got fierce versus infantry, that's good. Or we've got focus, which I also like very much. And you could be guarding, that's not quite as useful. Could also do fierce or focus. Steadfast is not going to be that useful for us, so yeah, let's go with focus here. And you guys likewise, I think, are going to go with focus. So yeah, we're mostly going to promote these guys here. We're not going to go on the offensive immediately, but I just want to make sure that you guys are pretty good here. Now these slingers, they could go for tracker, and that's nice because that would yield to... Oh no, let's go for Highlander. I think that's better. That's fine. Good. Yeah, and then we've got the infantry over here. We're going to bring you guys to the front here to check out what's going on over there in this direction, so that's fine. And then we've got again these slingers over here. You can walk up here as well, and that does leave us with only 6 orders. So at this point, this is starting to look a little bit short on orders. Let's move our scout out from over here because we know that the Romans are going to be hostile towards us. But let's try to circle around over here because I want to know about their movements. Right, so that's over there. Anyone over here? No. And I cannot add a general to you now, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, great. So we've got fighting from trees. That's not bad, not great either. And you guys are just generally somewhat good. You sound suspiciously Roman, but honestly you're pretty good, actually. So, you know what? I think you are going to lead this troop. And that's fine. Yeah, and that is taking the last of our orders here. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do against the Romans here. Now, it's nice to build the settler. It's nice to be building the Olympiad down here. Now, once you finish that, I think you also get a lot of training. So let's try to see whether that ties into finishing a warrior here, whether that is immediately beneficial towards that. You're now known as the Glorious. Well, that's lovely. But I'm also like, at this point, 73, which is pretty old. Okay, so that did not carry over towards that. So that's just general training that you get from finishing the Olympiad. Well, that's fine. I think it's going to be okay. Right, so here's the first Roman unit, a slinger unit. So I don't think we can get here. We could only do that with some extra movement, so to say. You guys could get over here, but you wouldn't be able to fire into there, so that's going to be okay too. So yeah, we might actually just want to move you up over here on this hill, see whether anything is going on over there. And then likewise we're going to move you guys over here so that you're ready to strike whenever that is relevant. And then let's promote these guys here a little bit more. So Eagle Eye would be, I think, pretty good for a distance guy, right? Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. And then these archers over here, we're going to promote you again to, what have you got? You've got focus. So, Brave, Besieger. Well, honestly, I think Brave is probably going to be the best. And you guys over here, we still got a couple of training points, right? So, yeah, I think going for these upgrades here is still quite useful. Right, the ascension of Rome in Babylonia has inspired a popular rebellion in the city of Sparta, known for its many ethnic Babylonians. Really? We must do something to address this population grievances before their fever spreads. So, we could deport all of them. Now, that would make us intolerant and lead to a lot less discontentment in Sparta. Now, how discontent are you guys actually? We don't know. Or we could celebrate. It's costing us some money and some food. Half about our food. And that would increase our intelligence. Now, that's nice, but honestly, I think it's not that bad. I mean, at some point soon, we're 73, come on. We're going to expel them. That's going to be okay. And then we've got Morelia, eager to show what she learned studying tacticians, makes a speech criticizing your military advisors, especially Nakia, a devoted member of the court. She requests that she be removed and that he be the only great soldier in your inner circle. Huh, interesting. So that passing there it didn't quite work. Okay, fine. So we could make her. What would that make us? Okay, she's be pretty happy, and that would make her leave the court. Honestly, I don't really think so. She'd be estranged, but that's not that bad either. Okay. Let's make her estranged. I don't think it's going to be that relevant. We are not that. We are not that. We are not going to last that long. So here's an interesting choice. We could go for composite bow. We could also go for rampants or for free war elephant. Now, free war elephant at this point might be extremely useful because it would give us, well, literally a free war elephant. On the other hand, this would allow us to upgrade our slingers to archers, and they're just slightly better. So that might not be a terrible idea here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that, since we do have a couple of these units. Corinth, you have finished a woodcutter over here, so that should give us some more, well, wood. Okay, that's fine. Could go for stonecutter there. Don't think that's necessarily at this point the best idea, though. So let's instead go for 4-1, because I think some more civics would be a very good choice. And it's only 5 years. Whereas this would all take 7 years. 10 years even over here. Although this is pretty good. 2 culture, 2 signs. That's pretty neat. Some stone. Well, I mean, stone would be super useful as well. Nevertheless, let's do this. I think that's fine. Good. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Right, we've got all of these workers hanging about over here. Let's continue building the road. And I think at this point, does that count as connected? No, because I think we do need to close that gap over here. So we might want to get you over here and then start building something over there. But we might also just want to save up some of our movement points here, because we've got these guys here to deal with. Now, you guys actually moved already. Okay, fine then. In that case, yeah, let's build that street. I think it's going to be super relevant. Right, there we go. And at this point, I think you should be counting as connected, right? That's looking better. So, are you finally counting as connected? Yes, you are. Okay, fine, fantastic. Good result over here. Right, you guys, can you build more quarries? You can. And it's not as such a terrible investment. On the other hand, building a groove over here is also going to be super useful. So maybe that's what we... Ooh, a garrison also. We don't really have enough stone for a garrison. Okay, you know what? Let's start with quarry over here, because again, I think that's going to be very useful over time. We've got this warrior over here who can still move about. Okay, fine. Let's move up over here. And we're just going to keep an eye on things over there, and that's fine. Good. You guys can move down here. Move into there. And through this forest, sort of across here, just to see what the Romans got over there. Man, really, the Romans have so much stuff, and I don't think we will have any chance of standing up to them. But we're going to have to see whether we can build enough things over here. Well, I think very soon we... Ooh, here's the first attack. Which is, again, super loud. So, honestly, I don't know why that is. Really? Someone attacking from over there? Yet another attack? Really? King Philip, that's us, is now severely ill. Well, that's not good. And we are seeing now 3 units here from their side who have been attacking us, which obviously is not great. They have got spearmen over here. We've got only warriors. Well, not good. Okay, you guys, you've got Eagle Eye and Focus. If we move you over here, you could fire, which is obviously nice. You could attack from over here, I believe. Okay, let's move you over here and let's start firing onto these slingers, I believe. The reason I want to go for the slingers, well, we could also go for the spearmen here. Okay, let's go for the spearmen. -7 health. That's pretty nice. Then we can move you up over here. Again, fire at the spearmen. Critical. That's extremely good. Well, we killed that guy, so that's super, super useful actually. That's very, very nice. Good. Good result over there. Let's get over here and let's start firing at the slinger. -7 health points there. That's nice. These slingers could get over here. We could also fire at this guy, of course. But I do want to kill as many of these guys as we possibly can. Okay, let's get over here. Fire into there. -7. Great. And that does only leave this warrior. Now, with that warrior, of course, we could attack. And that would not be a bad attack. We'd probably kill them. But I'm worried about that they might have more stuff coming in. So what I'm going to do, actually, with these guys is move them back and heal. So that hopefully we don't die next turn. A lot of these guys here might tank some damage. It's only ranged troops, so we need to be slightly concerned about that. But yeah, let's see. Well, we've got another. So you'd be cruel, which is not great. You'd be a herbalist. Okay, let's go for that. I think that might be a useful thing. Procession of wretched Egyptian holy men enters the capital, so we could give them technology and they would like us for it, or we could just tell them to bugger off. I think Egypt is not necessarily our problem, so yeah, that's fine. Word reaches us that Queen Nefertari the New has been assassinated by factions close to her son, King Seti the New, who has taken over leadership. It is best to proceed with caution when dealing with Egypt in the coming days. Such transitions can be turbulent and unpredictable. So, we could send the son a gift that would make us cruel. We could offer our condolences. That would increase unhappiness in Athens. Or we could just not meddle in their affairs. Well, since all of these are governor things, I don't think that's as important. So let's go with the option here that does give us some benefit as well. Another event here, feeling entitled. The family has gotten into the habit of asking special gifts and favors from us. Now they wish to borrow money to cover losses in their latest trade debacle. So yeah, we could just tell them to bugger off a little bit or just give them some money. Now, it's very little money, so honestly we're just going to give that to them, but that's fine. And we're going to go for the next ambition over here because we've just finished our ambition, so that's pretty nice. By the way, what exactly does that? 33 points. Okay, so yeah, we know the Romans have more cities than we do. Okay, interesting. Right, okay, and there are also wonders that do count into that. Great, okay, fine. So we could control 2 elder officers. Requires 2 elder officer. What's exactly an elder officer? Ah, it's probably someone who you could train up at barracks. Now, that's going to be a while, so I'm not sure that's going to work. Could also try to build the necropolis, which would cost a lot of stone, but would be pretty nice culturally. All cities, temple, that is very nice. Or we could just try to produce quite a lot of wood. So that'd be about 40 turns worth of wood production as I see it. That's not necessarily great. Yeah, all of these things are pretty far away, so I think we're going to go for the wood, simply because it's probably going to just come on automatically at some point. So yeah, that might be okay. Right, let's briefly check on whether we can build a garrison over here. We can. It's going to cost us money, but still, these things are extremely useful. So yeah, we're going to do that, and that's going to be fine. You've just built a hamlet over there. That's nice. Let's build this stuff over here. Why can't you build that? Yeah, I would like to build a groove over here. Ah, because we don't have any points over here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's the disadvantage of being at war. Just using all of your orders that quickly. Okay, fine. Let's end the year and see what the Romans are going to do with their remaining units here. I think they're probably going to withdraw these guys. Now these guys are going to fire at us. Now they're all sort of withdrawing over there. Interesting. The question is, will they bring on new units? The end is near. And we've finished the pyramids. Lovely, lovely indeed. So the pyramids up over here should give us what? Lower law costs. Interesting. Very good. Yeah, so that should actually enable us to enable a law, right? So yeah, indeed, we could go for any of these things. But you know what? I think now is a great place to put in a cut. So let's see what we're going to do with these guys over here next time around. Until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.